Hello, Soul Gauge here.
I'm back.
Now, initially, this was going to be a part of an intro, basically discussing my 3-week break, but I'm back or something. It was mostly gonna be involving one of my favorite franchises. But I realized, like, the longer I was talking, the more I realized that this is just probably better off as its own video. So I'll be talking about Mass Effect eventually in another day. But the 3 weeks while I was gone, while watching the results of my test series, Call of Duty: Modern Warfare series was doing, it just felt like something I really wanted to talk about with you guys. And hey, content is content, right? And as long as I'm having fun with it, what else matters, right? It's been an awkward 3 weeks knowing that what else am I supposed to say? I've been gone for 3 weeks, all because of what I allegedly thought was a faulty power cable that I thought that sparked, but not really sparked, but it made a sparking noise twice when I was trying to plug it back into my computer, and I just thought that, oh, my power cable's done. Oh damn. Which at that point I was gonna build myself a PC. I was really going that far for to the point where I bought this big I was going so far with like thinking like I'm gonna build me a PC, replace and end up replacing the parts that are in here and into the big boy with the RTX 3060 I still have in my closet. Y'all thought I was playing? Y'all thought I was playing? My guys, I bought this for $116 on Amazon. Pre-installed fans. I was looking through the instructions. I was actually, like, one morning I was really going into it. Trying to screw everything that was going to be essential out. But the more I worked on it, the more I realized this is going to be a lost cause. I wasn't even going to get it done by then. So, and just out of stubbornness, I got to the power cable, plugged it back in again. After retrying to reconnect it, seeing if it'll cut back on again. Then a literal miracle happened where it just reconnected it again, and everything's back to normal. Like, my PC just turned back on. I'm like, hey yo, what the fuck? Like, I had no idea what to think. It just felt so awkward that all it took was replugging it back in. But that didn't work the last time, so I guess being stubborn's a good thing? Like, I don't know, like that's what it felt like in the moment. So after 3 weeks, it's been weird. It's been weird. It's been weird. Mind you, this happened literally like a day after I got myself an Elgato HD60S Plus. Like, for real though, it was like I was initially supposed to get like an Elgato HD60X, but somebody messed up, gave me an S Plus, and I wasn't about to waste gas and money just because of somebody else's mistake. So I kept it because mainly because a friend of mine has actually used one of these and said, "Hey, this is really good, man. It'll probably be good for you for a good few years." And I'm thinking, okay, I can trust you on that. I even tested recorded it. Literally that day prior, before the whole PC thing happened, and I really liked it. I really liked it. Who knows? It's probably a safe bet to like keep this until the Elgato HD60X Plus comes out or some. Like, it's just been a weird time, because y'all would think that like during that whole thing, because for anyone that's been following for a good bit, I like the whole point of the channel, at least the majority of the content, at least I'm thinking about making, is this whole idea of what if video games were edited in like literally like professional, like hopefully professionally edited like a TV show or a movie, but like using the gameplay to help enhance what's going on. Like it wasn't just gonna be like one of those no commentary playthroughs you'll be seeing, where it's just basically somebody playing but with no commentary over them and you just watching them. But I wanted to make it like feel authentic to like what's going on, and like, and especially like if you're playing like an RPG, like what would this character do or something at that moment, or at least like for like what's going on like currently, what would this character really do in that situation. Which is the reason why, like, throughout my Call of Duty and Modern Warfare series, which is basically a test series, I was like trying to play like a tactical shooter, basically, because it makes sense. Because, you know, like like what I was playing as Paul Jackson or Soap or even Price during all Gillied Up in One Shot, One Kill, I was trying to act as cautious as possible at certain times while it was definitely, you know, being high octane pretty fast, you know, because, you know, it's Call of Duty still. Because it just makes sense, because from the soldier's perspective, you know, like you're playing like what would they do in that situation. One of my favorite episodes is definitely like two of my favorite episodes I did was the Paul Jackson missions, or in episode 3 and episode 5, because like I restarted those missions the most because I was really wanting to emulate like what like a soldier would do like in a all-out war situation like this, especially like during the times that the game like was released that took place in, like it just to like hit it that harder, at least a attempt to. Those are basically the cliff notes. I highly recommend the It's Finally Time video I did, which explains basically like why I'm really doing all this stuff in general, like why I'm so passionate about this whole thing. The only regret I have with that video is my freaking air conditioner. It's so loud, it's kind of annoying, and takes it out of the video to keep you, you know, interested in the conversation at least. But then again, it was freaking hot outside when I was recording it. So I'll be damned if I'm gonna be sweating in my own room. But like even like recently, like because just now, like I recently uploaded. I finally got done with my Call of Duty and Modern Warfare series, and looking at the views, like these were more than like what I would usually get like on my older channel. Now, granted, I was recording with a Cyberlink UCam laptop on an HP laptop, but like these were like more than I would usually get, and I'm basically like I'm thinking like, because from my mentality, like I'm doing like the most amateurish stuff, but but at the end of the day, like I'm glad that people like, or at least giving it a chance of like at least like watching them, at least like giving them a shot. Definitely the biggest parts of them were definitely like the beginning of those episodes, like during the previously like even though it was a kind of a little bit cringe during the couple clips, I really liked what I was trying to do with episode 5 of Modern Warfare, because episode 5 was supposed to be that episode with, you know, Paul Jackson and the Marines, you know, but you know, because if you know Modern Warfare, you know exactly what's going to happen, and I really wanted to emphasize when you're watching it, because it's supposed to be like that intense and like whoa. It was something creative I thought of, and I really cannot wait to do like something like that in the future again. Hopefully a little bit more professional. But then again, it is a test series, because I do plan on redoing Modern Warfare, because there were a few things I was thinking. Like obviously the brightness was trash. Like I didn't realize how bad it was until I looked back through the footage. Like after I got done with those those things, I did attempt to adjust them, but I had no idea what the default brightness was, because the game doesn't allow default options as far as I looked. So I was like, okay, it'll be fine. But then there was like a couple things I was like, because I watched someone recently when they were playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and I saw someone really taking advantage of like the first person like per perspective, where someone as Roche just nodded to Soap using the right analog stick with the aim. I'm like, oh my god, I should have done that. because that would be taking advantage of the first person perspective and add a little bit more to that. And the aftermath chapter, that iconic level for its own reasons, I didn't realize you could stand up until like after I recorded that. And there was gonna be an extra detail if you walked like to a certain direction before, you know, the. But I was so mad with that. But it is a test series. I'm gonna potentially remaster at some point, maybe in 4K. It was definitely stressful a couple of times during some parts while I was like kind of recording it, but even like a few little slight little things are not going to take away from the overall experience. I try to make it look as authentic as possible, because you guys have no idea how many times I had to redo the whole damn level just so I could make it look authentic. But even when I got as far into a level, I just wasn't caring, because I got majority of like everything else across. Because you know, Call of Duty AI be built different, you know. I'm really glad that some of y'all enjoyed, or at least gave it a chance to. But the issue was, like, during those 3 weeks, like, I think I was at my lowest in like a long time. There was like an entire week where I was just like stressed out. I was, and it didn't help that I was because of the fact I was working overnight. I had a lack of vitamin D, which did not help. Like I was really at a low at that point, and I never felt so happy the moment, like that exact morning, like after I just decided this whole building and PC thing, this is kind of a lost cause, at least what I'm trying to do. Like it was literally a miracle that morning. And the biggest takeaway from that was I took literally all this for granted, because I recall moments where like, okay, I could have done this with the videos, or at least what I was doing to like, at least like, you know, do something. I'm literally looking at it, it's like I'm taking this all for granted, and I need to appreciate with what I have, because like, and this literally applied to literally anything, because the moment you lose that one thing, like, because like in any moment that could be gone just like that, which is what initially happened at that point. I need to stop taking things for granted, and I think that's definitely a problem that I didn't realize I had until I think at that moment. Because one of the things that really touched me was like looking back during some Corey X Kenshin videos, because Corey X Kenshin, dude, is awesome with his motivational videos. Like there was his No Limits video where he definitely mentioned Shirley Curley, who makes Skyrim videos, or just game videos in general, and she literally calls her audience her grandkids. She's such a sweet lady, because of how old she was, she managed to garner it just proved that no matter how old you are, like there are no limits to what you can do. You can like do this whole YouTube thing, or any of this stuff. Like do what you can do. There are no limits to what you can do. And especially an older video, like even like an older video, Corey, this man was wise. It's almost like this man was wise the moment he was born. Corey made a video, like, and it was like way back in the day. I think it was like in 2014 or something. Like during like the year I feel like he really got his blow up as a content creator. And this man like had, like, he was using a laptop for as a computer for some of his videos, until he, you know, he made like I think it was like, was it multiple parts where he was building like his very own PC. And he was using a you know, one of those cameras and a different microphone, all that stuff. And back then, this man was saying,
it's not what you have, it's what you do with what you have, you know? Some people freaking just buy a whole bunch of expensive equipment and expensive editing software, and then the suckers don't know how to edit, you know? Don't freaking go out and just buy things, buy, before you have the motivation, or you're sure that you have the motivation to get better and, you know, really develop this as a skill. Because it's not, just easy being a YouTuber and, editing and all that stuff. Like, it does take, like, talent and it takes practice and stuff. So,
And I took that away as look at the stuff that I have right now. I got this Elgato microphone. I got a decent PC with, a good graphics card. I got a Logitech webcam. Like, sure, you can still see the grain in it because it's still a webcam. It's not like one of those professional cameras that you use. Like, seriously, look at this. 60 FPS, y'all. So, like, knowing that, it just made me happy that no matter what I do, just have fun with it. And take advantage of what you have. Because, again, all that can be gone. Just like that. By any circumstance. I mean, I know I've made more videos and different things and such, and it just really sucks. But I really just more circumstances than anything. And I really need to stop, Just do the content I really want to do. Just have fun with it. It's just that crazy. Like, things could just happen just like that, but that's just how life is. And you need to take advantage of what you have, or it's because again, you never know. Which is why, like, right now, like, I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna be using the time because right now I'm actually practicing a series I did not plan on initially that definitely gonna be doing in the incoming weeks, along with practicing for Last of Us and Evil Thin and Spider-Man and Resident Evil. Resident Evil's gonna take a while. Like, I didn't realize how difficult that was gonna be to make it the way I wanted to do, especially like surrounding around the editing of the first Resident Evil. Because just to give y'all a hint, it's not gonna be just one storyline that's gonna be like used throughout the whole thing. It's gonna be both Chris and Jill's storylines together in a hopefully a coherent way. That's all I'm gonna say because I respect continuity. Spider-Man is still gonna take a while because it is an open world game, so I'm gonna have to probably do a few more playthroughs to really like get down to that. So Evil Within and Last of Us are definitely gonna be like the next ones are gonna get done honestly, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna be doing Quantum Break, but mostly just out of spite because I am sick of that game taking most of my space on my Xbox. Don't get me wrong, I still like Quantum Break. I think it's a decent game. It's got a pretty interesting plot. But it's mostly just out of spite, just to kind of get it over with, because I know it showed up in the trailer, in the coming soon trailer, so I just might as well just go ahead and get that over with eventually. Now there'll be other content coming in the future. Yeah, I really do want to come back to live streaming because I know like YouTube live streaming that's really popping right now, getting that momentum. I still want to do Twitch though. I've had ideas of what I could potentially stream, like the Quarry. I have not touched that game since I bought it, and oh, and I was thinking about using the streams as like the way to like hang out while I do practice for doing the stuff like in these games. Like, we just hang out while I practice for these games and like go with like, oh damn, like that'd be kind of neat to do. I'm still gonna be practicing these games to bring out my vision of the content I promised in the It's Finally Time video. And it's definitely gonna take time. Some games more than others, but I'm not gonna upload them until I know they're at the best way I can provide them. They're in the best condition, the best quality that I can provide at this point in time. I'm sorry for yet another update video, but I really feel like I needed to address this stuff. It's funny, like all because of a faulty power supply. You know what I'm saying? Oh sh. Oh my god, friggin'. Dude, I don't want to look like bully McGuire out here. Jeez. The real takeaway from this whole 3 weeks is, if you're passionate about something and you really want to do it, don't waste any time. Don't take what you have to help make that, or at least get to that point. Don't take it for granted. Because like I said, because you'll never know what until it's all gone. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to waste any time, but I'm still going to take as much time as I need to help produce the best content possible at this point in time that I can provide. So yeah, I'm back.